whoever's watching me. I'm trying to set my shit up. Trying to get all my shit shared, man. Gotta share it to my Facebook real quick. Gotta share it to my Facebook. Alright, man. We're back in the house. We're back. Who keeps liking my shit, like right off the bat? That's what I'm talking about. Big baller. Let's get these MPLS ones on. These random ass 1950 looking jerseys.
Hi, this is Kenny the Jet Smith, and you're watching 2K TV.
This week, 2K TV presents the Chris Webber Invitational.
Yeah!
Plus, we fill you in on neighborhood events, find out what's going on in my team, and we catch up with Kenny the Jet Smith. It's all happening now.
New episode, maybe.
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Los Angeles Lakers.
Get stuff.
Live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And he has become a much bigger part of their offense this month. His usage rate has gone through the roof. They're going to him more and more, and boy, has he responded.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with the Magician, and it's Millsap in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Smitty, for players and teams that are out of the playoff hunt, how do they stay motivated here to go the rest of the season every night, every practice, every trip?
And I think that's when the organization, your captains, your coaches, you got to talk about being a pro. Sometimes you lose focus. You're not in the playoffs, and maybe your team that was supposed to be or not slated to be in the playoffs. You still are a professional. You have to have a professional approach.
Here we go.
And it's Chicago to start out. And here's White. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. High arcing shot. Good work defensively by Millsap. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Lakers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The shot's good from Magician.
Now that's beautiful. Millsap could have forced something there, but instead waits for his open teammate.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And Davis sends it back. On the wing, James tries from 16, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, and their last time out.
Look at that.
Nice. The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And there's no doubt that this team views Lauri Markkanen as a big part of their future. Many slept on Markkanen in the draft, but he could be a star.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. James, the pass to Magician. And another one falls. Amazing.
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Yep, historically dominant GA. He's put them on his back all season long.
And Wilt Chamberlain scoring 4,029 points back in 1962. A whole different era, to be sure, but to surpass that now would be almost inconceivable.
As you said, Smitty, Markkanen has the potential to be an all-star someday.
He's not quite there yet, Kevin. Not by any means. Needs to take a jump forward and go from being a shooter to an all-around scorer.
Now, here's Porter. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
Feasting on defense. First, he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
And White kicks to Levine. And there's the pass to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Back to LeBron. To the left wing. Here's Magician. Markkanen pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And again, the Lakers no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Offensive rebound, Carter. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Davis, the pass to Magician. Cans it from short range. Magician's got 7 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Markkanen. Another key contributor to that nice win against Phoenix. Outside, Porter. Poked away. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Magician. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Now here's Levine. 38 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. I was able to talk with Coach Jim Boylan for a minute. Facing one of the game's truly elite players in Anthony Davis, how do you keep him from going off? Coach... said keep him out of his sweet spots, out of the paint, and communicate at all times. So you can expect these guys to... be talking all night, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And one of the league's best defenders. Millsap closing out well on that one. And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Magician, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. Now, the league is trying to maximize competition, Steve, and flatten the draft lottery odds has been one way to do it. Will that be enough, or is there still work to be done in that regard?
You know, I love the way they've done it so far, but I still think they can tweak it even more, and we'll get a better product on the floor where teams get a chance to compete for all 82 games. I like what I'm seeing right now.
Now, here's Mills. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. It's good on the putback.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Magician. Lets it go from 14. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Hutchison. 11 points for him in that last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Oh, shit. We're screwed.
Down low. Outside, White. No good on the 3. Lakers trail by 3. So for Chicago right now, Young and Carter are the big men inside. White is out there with Mills, and it's Porter at the 3, the small forward.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's Magician, covered by Mills. The shot's good from Magician.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Here's Mills. Takes it off the glass. Mills has got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Magician.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
And Young slams it home.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Mills with the steal. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
I had to leave.
Boy,
Down by
they got
point.
hot here in the second quarter.
Fuck me
No
over.
wonder they're in front.
God, I hate that
To the wing on the left. Here's Magician. Hits it again. Wow.
A day has come that I thought we'd never see. He has done the impossible.
A new record for points in a season. Incredible.
He has broken Wilt Chamberlain's historic mark from 1962. It stood for decades until now. And his magical season continues. The home crowd now showing their appreciation.
GA, his consistency night after night performing at this level, something special to behold.
Well, you have to love what he's doing this year. Absolutely lethal. Relentless scoring the basketball.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy. At the rim, so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Those long strides allow Davis to eat up ground in a hurry. Not much the defender could do.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets. Just solid.
God
really
damn,
one of the
how many
very
times do I
best
gotta
there
press
is
it?
at the free throw line.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porter dishes to Young. Passes to Mills. Over in the corner, White. Young trying to break free, and it's White missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's James. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
How a guy as big as LeBron can handle the ball that well is a mystery.
The Bulls leading by 3. White the pass to Carter. He kicks to Mills. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. No coverage that time. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Pennyman, now with a decade in the NBA.
Y'all lost the ball like 3 fucking times.
And that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far. He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
The ball like shit.
Feeds to Carter. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. How his last 10 games have gone. He's getting around 8 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Hornets was tremendous. He scored an incredible number of points and got there the usual way.
My God.
An impressive
This game
barrage
is
of
just
three-pointers. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
One of the worst teams.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Now, Smitty, if you were playing today, who would you least like to see coming at you on a fast break?
I think in his prime, it would be LeBron James. Russell Westbrook is another guy I'd be kind of afraid of. I know it'd be a collision. But I say right now, it has to be Giannis because of the force and his jumping ability and the way he just glides to the rim.
Yeah, it'd be a nightmare. You're right.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and vertical. AD, one of the few.
Millsaps against Carter. Outside, White. Pass to Young. Carter outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's White. Young trying to break free. And again, Chicago. No good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebound advantage is starting to add up. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big...
There we go. Oh, I won't be streaming at all today after this. I gotta go watch my cousin's French Bulldogs. I say it like I gotta do it, like I want to, because the dogs are so cute. They're my babies. They're my little adopted babies. I'll be streaming tomorrow morning about 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. again.
Part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is Magician.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Griffin's check in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Caldwell Pope. So Chicago going with an... almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Carter. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Porter. And Levine subbed in for Patty Mills.
He's kind of lost his way this
Why did you
period,
not pass
having a
to
hard
Anthony?
time getting anything to go down.
Shit.
Out to White. To the left side wing. Here's Markkanen.
Okay. I was like in his face and it just animated.
For the
off.
basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just
Woo! That's my
And
boy.
Davis puts
That's
it
my boy,
in.
Davis.
Even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
Chicago trailing here. There's 1:47 left to play here in the half. Levine kicks to White. Back to Levine. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And we've seen this before. Zach with the ability to put up points in bunches.
LeBron outside. Back to Bradley. Now the pass to Magician. Launches it. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed one.
I don't make those too often. Man, I've upped them. I've upped them, man. I've upped them. I did. I didn't think I got them back up. These were low. That middle part, 17 out of 34. I wasn't like way worse than that.
Behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Picked away to the inside. And another basket for the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Bulls trail by 5. 54 seconds left in the first half. White. Great D that time from Davis. Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
Damn, bro, I'm wide
And
open
a
the
nice
whole
pass
time.
by
He's
Bradley.
passing.
He's always been the size of a point guard, now starting to play more like one.
Outside, White. Pirtle up top. To stop the run. And it's White missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Woo, that's how we
And
get that
Davis
fast
puts it
break,
in.
son. That's how we get that
Yeah,
fast
that was
break.
the
Get it
third
up,
straight
get it up,
high
get it up.
percentage
Get
look
still, get
the
still.
defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Levine. Banked in off the glass.
Okay.
Levine's got 25
Okay.
points.
Providing so much size and athleticism out of the backcourt. Levine challenging the heart of that defense.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Yeah.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Good stuff, Che. All right, keep that intensity in the second half. We got it. No doubt.
Bitch, I always got this.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Magician.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Our second half of basketball and presented by
nice.
Gatorade. That seems
Fadeaway.
all fueled up and on
Hey,
the
hit
floor
the
to start the
fadeaway.
third.
Still block.
So for the Lakers right now,
Still block.
LeBron and
That don't
Davis,
matter,
the
though.
incredible
Get the
forward
rebound,
pair.
get the board.
Caldwell Pope out there with the Magician, and it's Millsap in at the
Ooh,
five,
baby, there we
roaming
go.
the paint.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 9 points. Levine deciding where to go with it.
Look at that, though. That sevens. Look at all them sevens, bro. There's some lucky right there. There's some lucky.
He dishes it to Carter. Shot clock at 5. White with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Free throw line jump shot. And too long on the shot.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Al Levine. He's got 25. Here's Markkanen. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector.
And Davis puts it in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And White kicks to Markkanen. Back to White. Left side, Markkanen. Over to the left wing. White against Caldwell Pope. And it's White missing. Los Angeles leading by 13. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Here's Levine. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game. Chicago calls timeout. Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. You're a proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there are some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas in life. When you're ready, you're ready.
Taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Davis.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Levine for three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Millsap's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
Bulls trail by 17.
I gotta go. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. All the subscribers, thank you for the donations. All the stars that was sent, because I don't stream on Facebook at all, because I can't, because I'm too lazy and too broke to spend the money on getting a laptop and all that stuff and being able to stream on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. But we will catch y'all later. Appreciate y'all.